Those of you that know me know that I am vertically excessive. I'm tall. And I've always been tall. I was a big baby, big at elementary school. By the time I was in sixth grade, I was 6'1". Grew 5 inches that summer into junior high. Then another inch each of the following years. So at least when I'm all the way standing up straight, I am 6'8". And that helped pay for college, caused some back problems, which are not that bad. But I think the biggest issue I ever had with my height, it's been mostly a blessing, was the fact that I would get made fun of. I'm skinny too. I'm not rail thin anymore, but in high school I was 6'8" and 165 pounds at one point, something like that, and would get made fun of, especially in junior high. The story I tell in the blog, which you can read more of if you want to, was that I was walking along in the hallway. This was one of those, the building was like 100 years old. Like even back then, it was a really old building. They've actually torn it almost all the way down since where I went to junior high. I was walking the marble floors behind a friend of mine and another guy who was new to the school but was on the team with us. The guy that was new was making fun of me to my friend who knew I was behind them and was trying to say, hey, he's right there. My friend wouldn't have talked about me that way. He was kind for the most part. The other guy said, oh man, I'm just kidding. However we said it back then. I just was like, whatever. I tried to blow it off. It's hard going from 6'1" and coordinated, I was pretty good at sports, to 6'6", hardly being able to walk down the hall because your body's just kind of flopping all over the place. It gave me drive to work really hard, but this was just an isolated incident of when I get made fun of. I remember getting asked if I had ever been in a concentration camp. They asked if I ever ate. Even my grandparents would call me skin and bones, which when you're a vulnerable junior higher, you already don't have your place in the world. You already feel awkward. Your body's changing at that point. Everything like that hurts. The point here is that we as counselors all have our traumas. You don't have to have been sexually abused, though horrendous as that is. You don't have to have used substances and ended up in terrible situations. You don't have to have been arrested and spent time in jail. You don't have to have been physically abused by a parent or a neighbor or bullied mercilessly. And I wasn't even bullied mercilessly, but this was stuff I had to work out in therapy. I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. I didn't know up from down. I didn't know which way to go. I'd lost all my coordination, everything I had worked for. And so for the next several years, I worked like a dog on coordination, skills, all that kind of stuff. But the point here is that we all have our stuff. We all have our pain and our problems. And for therapists, counselors, social workers, psychologists, psychiatrists, no matter your profession, if you're a therapist, or I should say no matter your focus, if you're a therapist, you have your own pain that you have to carry into the room. And if you have not worked all the way through it, you don't know what to do. Let me just say a couple of things. If you don't have a therapist already and you are one, get one. Even if it's just for processing through the stuff that's happening in your sessions, you need it. The second thing is go to church, find community, join a small group, try to find people who understand you well. And the third thing is Remnant. We've built this so people can connect and support and belong. We have built this so you all can have a group of people that you know understand what you've gone through and are going through. Even though they may not have the same experiences, they will be understanding and supportive of you as you work through it. So, if you join Remnant, or if you're already a member, join a prayer group, join a consultation group, start your own consultation group within Remnant, and let's build the community. As of today, June 19th, we're already at 255, and we grow a few more every day, 10 or 15 every week. We're building momentum and more people are noticing. It's a pretty neat thing to be a part of. We want to bless your lives. We want to see you connect with others and ultimately thrive in your profession and personal lives.